Good morning from Jerusalem. Hi, this is Jerusalem Jane, just bringing some horrific news that has been coming out of France. A Jewish grandmother, Mireille Knoll, 85 years old, was brutally stabbed to death by a Muslim neighbor that she had known for years. He had been visiting her several times. I read in an article yesterday that he had actually spoken about how he wanted to burn her because she was Jewish. So yesterday he went into her apartment together with a Muslim friend, and 11 times they stabbed Mireille, and then they burned the apartment, and everything in that apartment was lost. These two Muslims had previously been charged, one of them with violent robbery. Her neighbor, the one who talked about he wanted to burn her, had previously been charged with rape and sexual assault. And now a Jewish 85-year-old grandmother who actually survived the Holocaust. She managed to escape France when she was only 10 years old. She later, after the war, returned to France, and she married a Holocaust survivor, and now her life on earth was brutally stolen from her in an anti-Semitic attack. I just briefly want to read to you what her granddaughter posted on Facebook yesterday. 20 years ago I left Paris knowing that my future was not here, neither mine nor that of the Jewish people. But who would have thought that I was leaving my relatives where terrorism and cruelty would lead to such a tragedy? My grandmother was stabbed to death 11 times by a Muslim neighbor she knew well, who made sure to set fire to her home and left us without even an object, a letter, a photograph to remember her by. All we have are our tears and each other. That was the granddaughter of Mireille who wrote that on her Facebook yesterday. Last year, another Jewish grandmother, 65-year-old Sarah Hamelin, was attacked in her own apartment, and she was brutally beaten in her own apartment, and then she was dragged out on the balcony, and this Muslim picks her up, and while he is screaming Allahu Akbar, he is throwing her off the balcony, killing her while he was screaming, "I killed the demon." So two Jewish families lost a grandmother in France, brutally murdered for no other reason that they are Jewish. This is so horrific that in one way, you know, I sat down and I cried when I read that. And then the anger just rise inside of me. Why is it it's okay to kill people for no other reason that they are Jewish? Two grandmothers, 65 years old, 85 years old, who hasn't done anything, who hasn't harmed anything. And it's all right to just go and kill them. And where is the condemnation from the rest of the world? Nothing. Dead silence. So I wanted to share this with you because it's absolutely horrific that these anti-Semitic attacks and brutal killings are taking place, and the world has lost its moral compass completely. No moral compass whatsoever. And when the media was reporting about this, they were just talking about a killing, nothing about anti-Semitic or that it happened to a Jewish woman. It is absolutely outrageous. So please share this video because we want the Jewish people to know we stand with you and we share your grief. Just about 10 minutes ago, it came up on the media that the IDF, border security forces close to the Gaza border, actually arrested 3 suspects who entered from the Gaza Strip into Israel with grenades and weapons just this morning. And we know, of course, that that was a miracle that they were arrested. When they are being arrested with weapons like that, it's for one purpose, and that is to go and kill soldiers, police officers, or whoever Jewish people they are finding. So thank you for the security forces along the border fence for doing a good job in arresting these wannabe terrorists today. So Jewish people, we love you. My heart cries for you. My heart aches for you. My heart goes out to the family of Mireille Knoll, who was brutally murdered in France for no other reason than being Jewish. And these are the things we have to come against and speak out against. So Jerusalem Jane signing off here from Jerusalem. It's a beautiful sunny day as we are almost ready to enter Pesach and Passover for all the Christians who has arrived here in the Holy Lands. So Jerusalem Jane signing off. Wherever you are around the world, kiss here from Israel. Bye.